Good day, everyone. Aliii here, Safi Financial Network. Today is June 23rd, 2025. All right, S&P 500, we got very positive momentum today. Market gap down due to geopolitical tensions, but seems like geopolitical tensions, at least for now, it's getting to kind of like an easy period. I would say, based on the news and based on the kind of like at both sides. Seems like if you are getting at the end of this geopolitical tensions, at least for now, I don't think we're gonna just see the ceasefire soon, but at least the escalation is gonna go down. Market just turned positive today after gap down, so going down. I believe that this correction, maybe we will see some kind of like a choppiness, but today price action was pretty positive, and if we get above this 6,050. I would say we are heading to new all-time high. Ultimately, I just posted in my Telegram channel, even my X as well. So I'm just looking for kind of like a dip, a shallow dip for this significant rally. So this is my target, 6,800 to 7,000, not tomorrow, not next month. It's going to be within the next 6 months to 12 months. So I would say by this time next year, I'm not surprised to see S&P 500, 6,800, or even 7,000 area. So the market is setting up very nicely for a nice move to the upside, and that would be kind of like I would say parabolic move, blew off top for multi-weeks, or I should say multi-decade highs, not multi-weeks, even not multi-years, multi-decade highs around that area by next year. So right now, I'm just, as I said before, any kind of like a pullback, any shallow, even deep correction could be great buying opportunity. We bought some stuff here as well today, and we're kind of like a shifting and rebalancing our portfolio. Moving on to Nasdaq. Nasdaq is the same. We just got a nice gap down, getting back to the positive momentum, getting above Friday, and I would say last few sessions close, and Nasdaq is heading higher. I would say a new all-time high is coming, potentially 23,500 to 24,000 is coming down the road as well. Dow is the same. I would say, especially banks and lots of good banks are setting higher as well. So Dow actually didn't kind of like going all the way down to this box, but that's okay. So we just waiting for that correction, and I believe that the correction is about to finish. Today price action was very positive. Even Dow started not that negative actually, just a gap down, but they're going all the way up. Nice. I would say this is the confirmation for Friday session, and we are setting up for a nice rally to 46,000 area. Moving on to gold. Gold just had a positive, but going down negative. I would say gold still can go lower to this area, and waiting for monetary policy for Federal Reserve to see if they're going to have a rate cut. All in all, I should say for the short period of time, I'm not looking for a rate cut. Potentially, that's going to put pressure on gold to this area for a final buying opportunity. Moving on to silver. Silver closed positive, doji bar here, and still it is confused. So let's see if silver chop around here, something like this for a next rally, all the way to 40 to 42, 45 dollar area. Moving on to crude. Crude just going down 9% negative. Look at that. So this is a perfect setup for crude, and crude is kind of like going all the way up to this target that I have. So I believe that we can just delete this. This candle, 9% downtick, means that we are heading for a lower crude down the road, especially if it goes to 56, 53. That would be kind of like the scenario if it doesn't hold 65. So right now, I would say crude is very negative, at least for a short period of time. We see that this trend line worked well. So we got kind of like a couple challenges, couple tackle to the upside, pretty close to $80, but couldn't manage $80. Just a sharp sell-off after that, going all the way down to $68. This is one of the hugest, actually the most huge sell-off in crude you see within last, I would say, 2-3 years now. So this is crazy, 9% down when it was like almost 5% up today. So the intraday price action is more than 14% downside, We saw this during COVID time. All right, moving on to individual names, starting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, great rally today. I was waiting for kind of like a correction to this area. It didn't break 99,000, just getting back up. I would say Bitcoin, we may see another potential rally to 109. Moving on to Ethereum. Ethereum just finished its correction, going all the way down to 22. That was my first correction, kind of like a downside target, and finished nicely, getting back to the upside 6% today. Bond yield going down still. This is kind of like a bull flag, but I believe that if it goes below 3.78%, we may see lower is coming, especially crude is down and bond yield is down as well. TLT just a shooting a star here. 86, but I would say if we see some kind of like a monetary policy ease from Federal Reserve, this one can exploding higher to 102 to 105. Right now, it's pretty soon to judge. VIX is down today. This bullish consolidation is about to fail. Dixie down tick, huge bearish engulfing here. So we may see this one is broken down to the downside as well. If that breaks down, yeah, you shouldn't be surprised. Moving on to Apple. Apple just going up, but I would say still looking for some kind of like a chopping ground here. However, it's very difficult to see the downside going all the way 185, but still hoping for that correction for a great buying opportunity. Ultimately, I'm just looking for Apple 225 to 230. Moving on to Amazon, still going down today, Amazon. So it's kind of like a following our path. This is very pessimistic correction, but if it goes there, I would take it. Meta is the same, going down, then getting back to the upside. I would say Meta is forming a pretty nice bullish consolidation here. We may see new all-time high for Meta is coming soon. Moving on to Microsoft, a new all-time high today, 486. And right now, there is no sign of correction. Google just going down, shooting is kind of like a forming a very nice bottoming tail here. I would say Google is just poised for another rally. Potentially the correction is done and we are going to see more rallies coming down the road. Netflix going up as well, 1253. Tesla, huge spike today. This bullish consolidation nicely triggered to the upside, 349, and I would say 400 to 410 is coming down the road. Semiconductor index, nice bullish consolidation. It's a form for another rally to the upside. Stocks, the same pattern, bullish consolidation. It's about to form to up. Nvidia, nicely bullish consolidation as well here. We may see new all-time high for Nvidia. 170 to 172 is coming down the road. Moving on to AMD. AMD is the same. It's just going up. However, I would say AMD 155 to 160 is coming down the road, as I said before. Taiwan Semiconductor, nicely gap down, going back up. All in all, I should say lots of stocks are setting up for a nice rally. Texas Instrument here, the same here. And also Lam Research is the same here, bullish Harami here. Moving on to XLF, this is pretty good. I would say the pattern, look at this bullish consolidation. Seems like banks are going to have like a nice rally to the upside. And I would say Dow Jones can go higher as well. KBE, the same pattern here. Look at this bullish consolidation. Let it chop here, but I would say we are about to trigger to the upside. KRE, the same pattern here. JP Morgan already pretty close to new all-time high. We are getting to this double top here. Goldman, the same here, just moving higher. And I believe lots of higher highs are coming. Bank of America, nice trigger to the upside. Wells Fargo going up as well. Look at the banks. Banks are setting up for a nice rally. Potentially, we're going to see the rate cut downside. GDX, a bullish consolidation here. We may see some kind of like a chopping around here, but if a rate is getting down or a rate cut is coming soon, we may see some kind of like a plastic move for GDX as well. GDX, the same pattern here. AEM, nice consolidation. Newmont just going all the way up. And we're kind of like a challenging to this area. After hours even goes higher. This is pretty nice. Moving on to XLE, look at the pattern. The pattern tells me that we are kind of like a heading for a downside move. I would say this one, at least for now, the move is done. The upside move is done. We got into this gap fill and then heading down, potentially lower. Exxon, huge move to 124, 118, and then sharp sell-off. This is huge bearish engulfing. We may go down to this area as well. Chevron, the same here, going down 152. gap fill and then getting back down here as well. All right, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel. Have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.